Hello everyone, welcome for this new episode of Timeout from Tamriel, and this week we will cheat a little bit. So we are not going to speak about what you voted, and we will keep this subject for next week. So there will be no vote this time. This because we really want to speak about what's going on right now in the Elder Scrolls Online. There are several subjects we want to talk about. The weekend that happened just now, it's still going on, and the Crown Store news concerning the motifs and the advertisement in game. This is two hot topic. There's plenty of discussion on the forum, so we have to talk about that. So now, time out. Daltia, you start.
Okay, so yeah, we want to talk about basically three things. One, Crown Store. Two, the motives for sale. And three, the advertisement that was placed up. So the welcome back weekend. First off, Zos, if you're watching, thanks a lot for inviting, Loa and myself onto this and streaming. But honestly, I think a lot of the crowd that wanted to try this or has already done so, or they're playing like GTA 5. I mean, all my analytics are down showing that people, I don't know, are not, I guess they're not interested in me per se, or just the game has kind of taken a little bit of toll. Waiting for the console betas, I think, is what everyone's waiting for. And also the time release of this was right on GTA 5, and I know personally a lot of my friends that play Elder Scrolls haven't moved on for a while until there's some new content. They're just done playing the game. So, Sig, what are your thoughts about the Welcome Back weekend that you've seen?
Well, when I first heard about it, my immediate thought was this is a trial run for a trial system. They're testing the waters to see how the servers are going to react to letting people, influx of new people into it all at once. And, they're following kind of the Guild Wars 2 subscription, or not subscription, but billing model. And that's one of the things that GW2 does, is every once in a while they'll open up the servers for free and just let everybody play it. And that it starts on like a Thursday and goes till Monday. So that was really my first thought, is that they're testing the waters for a trial system to get new people into the game. And then, like you had mentioned, it's happening right over the top of GTA 5. And, really any of the beta players that were going to come back and try this game on PC, they've done it already. So, it's people waiting for console, people waiting for new content. And that's why I think it's not the newbie areas aren't quite as crowded as some of us were expecting it to be.
Oh, no, I mean, the buy-to-play switch made a huge difference. This, I haven't seen hardly any new influx.
Right.
Especially in PvP. I was baffled by it. I was like, So I think all the beta players, if they bought the game, played, buy-to-play launch. I think that's when all the players came back. But, yeah. Aloha, what are your thoughts? Anything?
Well, yeah, I kind of agree with you guys, especially
what?
for...
You agree?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I still have 2-3 guildies that are in my community, but not in the Elder Scrolls Online guilds, that have tried the game this weekend. So because they had the possibilities, they had the beta key, and they just installed the game and such. But most people are playing GTA 5, and that was probably not a very good timing just for that. Other than that, got a blast on my stream. It was super fun. That was nice to see again this streaming weekend, but that's kind of between us. I don't know, more than anything else, where we are all greeting the other streamers, saying hello, and see this. It's always very exciting to do a streaming weekend like you did, Deltia, before, but that's maybe not really related to the beta tester weekend. I know that someone like Kras, Matski, she took a lot of care to follow the new beta tester to answer their question, and so she had been more aware of what's happening from that side. Personally, I also was a little bit busy this weekend with family stuff. So
okay, so now next topic is the Crown Store motives.
Oh yes.
All right, you want me to go first on this one? I know you guys got a passionate opinion.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I was disappointed for two reasons. I don't really mind them selling the motifs because Well, actually, I do mind. I mind it because I don't want everything you can get in game that's appearance wise or that you worked for to be sold. And secondly, why modus? I never saw this coming. I mean, I want bag space, I want character slots, I want basically everything but motifs. So the twofold here is that yes, I think prioritizing what we want to buy and spend our money on would be better spent on things that I think a lot of people have asked for, bag space. I mean, just anything. And then motifs, I was like, really? That's your prior? I don't know. I didn't get the motive thing.
That was probably easy to program as well or to add in the cron shop. In contrary of backspace, maybe it requires more technique behind it.
Yeah, the bag space. I mean, the reason bag space, just a slight detour here. The reason bag space usually is such an issue is because of server restrictions. So that's something they have to balance out. But you know, the motifs. My thought on them is I'm kind of middle of the road, and I want to point out there's a lot of people saying that getting the motifs out of the crown store is buy to win. It's not. They don't change stats. They're completely cosmetic.
Yeah.
It's not buy to win. However, I can see, you know, if you spent hours upon hours going and hunting for these things, I can see being annoyed by the fact that they're in there. And I mean, just to tell a story, after the entire time I've played this game, I have found 4 purple motif books. 3 of them were all Daedric, and I found my very first primal motif book tonight, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So, but I haven't gone and specifically, you know, just focused on trying to find these things. So I can understand the annoyment by it, but on the other hand, they're there. They might, you know, cause the players who hunt them and sell them on guild stores to lower their prices to compete with the crown store. And that's a win for everybody. If you've got the cash and you spend it, you get it. Zoss gets a cut, they have development money, and at the same time, people are still being able to sell it, and I might be able to buy the motifs that I'm after for a little bit cheaper in game. So, you know, I'm middle of the road, I think, on that aspect, or on that issue.
Aloha?
Well, first I was very angry about it because I think that there's items that are very rare to acquire. It's part of the fun to find them in game, to to hunt them, to find them, have a surprise, or possibly to sell them for a very high price. And so I say, okay, you put that. This is the first step to put like the sets from the Undaunted quest or something like this. I'm really, really careful with that. I'm a little bit suspicious. I don't really like this road, even if the motif is not a big deal because it's just motifs. It's still one of the rarest items in game. I'm veteran 10. I'm kind of looking everywhere, exploring and taking my time. I've not found a single epic motif, not a single one. And I'm veteran 10. So it's very rare, and that was, of course, before the change of the Cron Store. So, but the price, I think the price is right. It's extremely expensive. 5,000 Kron. That's if I'm a subscriber, I need to save 4 months to be able to afford one book, the Dwemer or the Imperial book. So I think there will not be an economical competition because it's so expensive. But what's interesting is to see the reaction of the people on the forum. You have the people that are really shocked for the reason I explained, like it's a bad omen. This is not good for futures. They will have other pay. It's the sort of pay-to-win system. And then you have the people that are happy to have the possibility because they don't want to farm, they don't want to spend so many hours to try to find those very rare items. And those people, there's a part that agree with the price and there's a part that find it too expensive. And that's the lazy bum, the one that find it too expensive. They're lazy. They want everything. They want to have the pleasure of not hunting them or not buying them in game, and they want to have it cheap on the Cron Store. Now you cannot have everything. You have it on the Cron Store. It's expensive. That's how it is. So yeah, that's my opinion about that.
Now I will say a positive. I really, 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 really like the respec scrolls. Loved it.
Oh yeah.
And the Pledge of Mara.
Yeah.
So if you're an Imperial Edition person, like I can only get married to one person. I married my wife account. Hell, she played for 2 hours. So now I can marry someone that I play all the time with, the Mav Show, and then we can, level up together. It's great. And then the skill respects, at 285, almost 300 skill points, it cost me 20,000 gold. So I'll pay $6 to get a respec scroll because I don't have any gold. I spent it all on Cyrodiil and Trebs.
Right.
So I got to give him props on that. Now, all right, I want Aloha to go first on this one.
Okay. The advertisement.
Yeah.
I cannot speak about it.
You're so mad. All right,
Yes.
go.
Well,
Well, it's
usually,
fired up.
I'm a fan girl of ZeniMax. I support them. I want them to sell a lot of Senshei Moons. Really, really, I really want it because it's in my benefit that they sell their Moons. They will have more money to produce better content for us to enjoy later. So I want them to sell it. But seriously, cheesy advertisement in game. I know it lasts just 3 seconds, but that's the line to not cross. I mean, The Elder Scrolls Online is a game that has elegance. It's a bit classy, just how it's look, how it's targets its audience. It's for people that play the Elder Scrolls games. I don't want to play the elitist jerk here, but it's not a game that's cheesy, colorful for every taste, including the people that have not much culture or whatever. Oh, I look like a bitch right now. I'm not, but I mean, it's a classic game. It's elegant, it's beautiful, it's pretty, and it needs to stay that way. If you have like big advertisement on the screen, it's look cheesy. And it's like a lack of respect for us. I mean, I know what I want. If I want to buy a Senshei Mount, I know the way where to go. I will take it. If I want to buy a pet, I can do it myself. I don't need those advertisements, and we are not the audience that will find it fun. So many people are unhappy about it because of that, because it's break immersion, because it's intrusive, because it's harassing, because it's look desperate. The Elder Scrolls Online is not desperate. It's worked quite well. But it's look like it's like fishing for money. No, I don't like it. I hope they will not do it anymore. And I wanted to voice my opinion about that.
Okay, that's a strong opinion. Sig, you're kind of middle of the road, and I'm kind of the contrarian for this one.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in other games that have had cash shops and have used similar tactics, and one of them it was the same kind of thing. It was a subscription game first, and then it turned into a free-to-play game, and I had dumped a couple $100 on a lifetime subscription on this game. So I didn't have monthly fees. I gave them a couple $100, and then I had full access. And then they converted to VIP or to F2P afterwards, and they were doing some similar pop-ups on the screen trying to get people to go into the cash shop, and it really annoyed me. But I stuck around in the game because I love the game, and eventually I just got kind of desensitized to it, I guess. So when I saw it happen last Saturday or whatever that was, big yellow letters across the stream saying it's National Pet Day, whatever, go to the Crown Store and get your pet. I just kept doing what I was doing. I didn't really think anything about it because I'm used to it, at that point. Yeah. So I can totally understand why people don't like it, and I can understand not wanting to see it, and I think they probably could have done a whole lot better job getting that message out to people by doing it like as a system message in the chat box, or actually I heard Miss Biz suggest the other day as an in-game mail. Send it as a mail to the player accounts, and that would have been fine, I think. But yeah, I mean, I didn't even really think anything of it when I saw it pop up on my screen.
Okay, I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a non-reaction for me. I'm like, people are getting mad about this? What's what's the deal here? I mean, I can understand the breaking immersion thing, and I totally get that for people that are really into the game. I think to a lowest point, they could have done it, or a 6 point, I guess, they could have done a little bit better to not have a huge flashing thing. But at all cost, I mean, it's a business, and people, come to my stream and go, "Why do you have a sub fee?" or blah blah blah. It's a business. Yes, it's funny, hee hee ha ha, but in business, you have to remind your customers to subscribe, to follow you, to buy stuff.
Right.
That's part of the business.
No, I
And
disagree with that. But I'm an
are
anti-capitalist
you
person, so I'm
right? But
completely.
do you own your own business?
I will not do that. I will not want to sell myself or sell my soul to earn money. But I'm that way. I'm in that
How
branch.
is selling yourself? How is reminding people to buy your stuff selling your soul?
Here,
That's nothing to do
it's
with it.
cheesy. It's like going a step down. It's like, yeah, it's like Zenimax, instead of staying classy, elegant, and like usual, they are going a step down to. It looks so bad. I mean, there's limits when you want to sell yourself. You do it subtly, not not like a. That's cheap. It's cheap. It's look bad. And when you look cheap, it scare away people. There's people that say, "Ah, that's trash. I don't want it anymore. I want something." It's a bit the difference when you're selling deluxe car or you sell a stupid car, a cheesy car for cheesy guys with their hair like that. I don't know uh, how you call them, but whatever. It's the difference between something classy and something that's for a white trash thingy. That
I would.
I strongly disagree. I mean, yes, the way they did it was probably not the best, but honestly, do you have a, hey, follow me, subscribe on your YouTube, Aloha? Do you
No,
remind your customers to do that?
no, I don't do
So in
that.
any of your videos, you've never said subscribe to me.
No, I'd say if you want to follow me, you can do it. And I give
Dang,
my
you remind them exactly.
at the
That's
end
the
of my
point of it.
video, but it's not subscribe to me, do this to me. I refuse to do that because I will have the feeling that I lower myself to do it, that I kind of start to, you know, yeah, like going on the bad
Lower, I
slope.
mean, okay, they have a cash shop. This is a business. This Burger King does not give burgers out for free.
But Burger King, take the good example. Burger King, is
You want
Zenimax
your
Burger
customers to
King?
subscribe.
Zenimax is not Burger King. It's a
Yes,
lot
it
above
is.
that.
It's a business. It's
No,
for profit.
there's difference
for profit.
between Burger King's kind of business and like a
so?
Rolls-Royce business. Zenimax
How
is
so?
like Rolls-Royce, you know?
Does Rolls-Royce advertise? Do they have commercials that say buy Rolls-Royce?
No, I never saw
Yes.
one. I never saw one.
Okay, you're insane because you have to advertise. It's part of business. I mean, I just can't even fathom how someone doesn't understand
No, I
to
understand.
advertise your product.
But you advertise it on the forum, on the website with a nice video like they did before. The best advertisement is still to see people walking around on the leopard. It's worked. My boyfriend buy one, and then we had 3 people in the guild buying one as well. That's good advertisement. But flashing stuff, no, come on. They should add stars on it. That does like pling, 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 pling. So it's
Okay. To that point, I'll say this: you don't have the analytics. They do. They might see when they did that flash, 15,000 people bought that. And yes, I understand this is a game. We don't want to break immersion, but it's a business first. But as much as people hate hearing that, as much as people hate and despise me for saying that, it's true. It's a business. They're in this to make money. Yes, producing a fun, lovable game is part of that, but they don't eat if they don't make money.
I agree with you.
We don't get the game
But-
if they don't make money. So, but I actually, before we go any further, I just want to point out, if anybody at ZOS is listening, we have Eloa, who is the nicest person on the internet.
It's true.
Deltia says it all the time. She's the nicest person on the internet, and you guys have her fired up over this.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Take heed to that.
Because if you're fired up, then a lot of people are fired up. A lot of people are fired up.
Yeah.
But I mean, each to your own opinion. I think that's why this show is great. Is that we just have, we're all, Aloha is a socialist, communist, not bastard over there, and I'm an American capitalist meatball. Wants to steal everyone's money.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's also part of it, we are influenced by our real life opinion too.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. But I mean, yeah, overall, the Crown Store, you know, not a lot of whole lot to offer yet. I think the couple things were good. The respec scrolls, I like that. I don't want to spend my time in game. If I can spend $5-10 here and there and save myself hours of grinding to get gold, I like that. That's,
Yeah.
I think, a good thing for the Crown Store to be, is saving you time with convenience items. To me, respecing is convenience. It doesn't hurt anyone else. It doesn't hurt any market. You know what I mean? Like the motives. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
hurt any market. If I want to respect, great. So I wish they would focus on that stuff. Now, what about the vampire bites?
Oh no, come on. No.
You
No, no.
didn't hear about that. You didn't hear about that?
Yeah, I hear about that. I already find lame people that sell their bite, but well, that's in-game stuff. You know, for me, I would have give it for free, but well, that's people. But selling in the store now, you remove something from the game doing that.
Yeah.
So you cannot do that because yeah.
Alright.
We still need to do something in the game, you know. We need to have purpose inside the game.
So does that wrap it up, I think?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh,
That
man.
was a special episode. So bye bye everyone. Thank you to have watched. You don't
Good.
say bye? You're polite.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. I love you.